Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife, Marie. And you are going in Smackdown Live.
Hi, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke watch him going in the Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson and available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notify bell next to it to make sure you always got your new Going In Raw notifications. We're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. We have a variety of reward tiers over there. This week, Mandalorian Episode 2 reviewed. UFC 3 gameplay with CM Punk.
Back in the octagon. No,
Back
2,
in the
UFC 2.
UFC 2. 3, who cares? CM Punk back in the octagon.
Well, maybe more importantly, Butts Dubois.
Oh,
making his return.
Rekindling that rivalry.
Oh, man, epic rivalry. Best of 99 between the two of them, yeah?
WWE 2K20.
Less said about that, the better.
Disaster,
Man.
my career mode.
That was miserable.
All these things that I'm saying right now, they're all bonus content that you can find on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson.
That's correct.
A couple new patrons in: Fernando Diaz, Storm Richards, Dropkick Sports Entertainment, Anthony Goody, and Tommy Williamson. Thank you all.
Thank you all
for your support here.
Thank you.
At Going In Raw. We
Yes.
do appreciate it very much.
Yes.
Anyways,
Anyway, it was a fun SmackDown tonight. For the
Yeah.
most part, they got it right.
yeah, Survivor Series. Survivor Series is a Sunday. We're going to be doing live reactions to it.
Yeah, that and TakeOver tomorrow.
And, of course, War Games tomorrow. So, yeah, no, it was, look, these things kind of write themselves. Luckily, the probably the most boring aspect of the show, that 6-man tag match at the end,
Yeah,
was
seemed
kept
like-
pretty short.
Yeah, then they had the real fireworks happen afterwards.
As you can see in the thumbnail, NXT. Now I feel bad again because I might have just, thank goodness, I don't see a notification here for this live
this isn't
stream.
getting notification. The VOD's not getting notification.
Well, hold on. What went up 24 hours ago? Whatever. Who cares?
I just assume it's not going.
Well, no, I just don't want people who haven't seen it. It's only 7:30 here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
If they're going to watch the West Coast feed, now they've seen NXT invaded at the very end. Well, they invaded throughout the show.
They didn't know it was the very end. You got to assume the NXT is going to be involved in the show in some capacity.
And it was throughout. We got there were some cool matches going on. And we got to find out who's on NXT women's team.
We would
anyways.
assume that would be the squad. Yes, Rhea,
Toni
Tegan,
Storm.
Mia Yim, Candice LeRae, and Toni Storm. Her first official
Yeah.
role in NXT Prime.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen her since she kind of lost the UK women's title and kind of disappeared.
What is she called? The Shiny?
The shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, they had the Undisputed Era involved in a match.
I swear Adam Cole's like, hey, I want to wrestle today.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right.
You guys have any matches? Because I want to be in one. Dude, you got War Games coming
I wanna
up.
set
Yeah,
the
but I
record.
really like wrestling.
I want to be like those old-timey wrestlers. 8 matches a week. Wrestling every day, twice on Sunday.
Yeah.
Please.
Do you have any 5-hour matches available? Because I'd like to do that. I'm Adam Cole, baby.
I feel like I need to practice my collar and elbow, catch-can wrestling.
Right.
Is there a barge in international waters that I can wrestle on?
Because Adam Cole just always wrestles. So yeah, it was fun. Of course, it ended with a big brawl, and we got an odd placement for a new title reveal on this random episode before Survivor Series. They're going to throw this is the Intercontinental Championship. This thing has been around like this. The plate, the title design has been around forever.
Seemingly forever. It's classic.
Forever.
It's one of the few title designs that it's come and gone, but it's like the last holdover of like the 80s.
It's timeless.
It is timeless.
It really is. It still looks
But
great.
Cody Rhodes was the one that brought it back. They can't have that.
Okay, so
They can't have that.
So did he just bring back the white strap? Okay, he just brought back the white strap.
But there've been various plate designs. That same plate hasn't been the same design the whole time.
Okay, so that was my question.
Yeah.
Prior to that plate, did Cody bring back that plate
I just remember
as well?
him bringing back the white
Me too.
strap.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because like Stone Cold and The Rock's, theirs was the different design. That's right. That one we had the toy for. That was different, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No.
Hold on a second.
I don't think they changed it till the 90s. Or the the early aughts, sorry.
The early aughts, really?
Maybe. I thought during the Attitude Era it was still the same design. It was just on a black strap.
Austin. Wait a second. Intercontinental Austin. Take me to the hotel. Steve Austin. I'm just remembering when he had the strap. Oh, you're right. Okay. That's weird. I thought it was different. Okay.
You're thinking
this one. That one.
All right.
That's different, isn't it?
I think get a good look at the picture.
Shamrock then. Whoever had it like in 97. Or Val Venus. Yeah, this one. This is what I'm thinking of. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, slightly different. That's a bit different, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So The Rock had it, and maybe he got thrown in the river and somebody else had it. I don't know. Anyways, maybe from there Cody had it. I don't know. Whatever. That's petty. I hope that is the reason, though.
Sergio C says, no, he brought back the old design with the white strap, too.
Okay, all right.
So it probably is that level of pettiness. White strap.
Wow. I hope it is, because at least that's a reason, as opposed to, what would you rather it be? Just bored randomness? Like random boredom?
Pettiness.
I like pettiness better.
I mean, I don't like pettiness.
It's motivated.
But it's actually motivated,
It's a motivated reason. Yeah. So anyways.
Anyways, it's new.
Bud Ryan says Adam Cole's about to have that Bruno schedule.
Yeah, man.
He is. Yeah, it's new. Look, the title itself looks really good.
Yeah, but there's no reason. Like, do that with the U.S. title.
If it was like a Progress title or like, I don't know, a Defy Wrestling title, it'd look cool.
Yeah.
But it's
an amalgam. It's kind of like an amalgam of the cruiserweight title.
Yeah,
like the shape of the center plate.
There's some 24/7 title font going on.
There's a lot of similar design elements between the new IC title and the women's tag titles.
It's that too, yeah.
And then there's a little bit of NXT in there as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah,
it looks good.
The IC title didn't need to.
It's the one you could argue is the one title of WWE that didn't need to be replaced.
Didn't need it.
Didn't need it at all.
Didn't need it. And it was just random how it was introduced. Like throw it into the river or something. It was random. How it was introduced.
Sami Zayn says, "I'm a stud. Nakamura, you're a stud. So I got you a belt befitting a stud of your magnitude."
Now, come on, man. Here's the thing. That title had been around the waist of two of the biggest studs I can think of, Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect. I mean, you want a stud legacy. I can't think of two bigger studs.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, stud.
Stone Cold.
Bret
stud.
Hart. Well, let's not get away from ourselves here. Anyway, SmackDown roster just milling about.
They're milling about. Corbin, idiot, trying to give a rah-rah speech. No one respects him.
No, man.
No one respects him. You got Big E playing limbo.
Yeah.
Going under a kendo stick.
Yeah.
He's there trying to be rah-rah, be a locker room leader. No one's paying attention to him. No one respects him.
Nope.
In walks Roman Reigns, a real locker room leader.
Everybody pays attention.
With Chad Gable, Mustafa Ali. He cuts him off. He pretty much says, no one here respects you. You're not a leader. I'm leader. Now, we're not going to beat around the bush here. They Gable and Ali open like the garage style door into the venue. Says we're going to open the door, and when they come in here, we're going to whip their asses. Them being NXT and Raw.
Let them in. Just let them come in.
Let them bring the fight to us.
Corbin
we will
says,
destroy them.
Hey, that's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. That's so stupid.
And they start bickering back and forth.
He says, what? The guy with the crown is going to tell me I'm stupid?
Yeah. And then Sasha gets in there, interjects, and says, well, regardless, SmackDown Women's Division, we're going to wreck anybody who steps to us. Let's go to the ring and show them how it's done.
And then she gets back on the mic in the ring and says, once again, we're going to wreck everybody.
Yeah, it says on Raw and NXT, we wrecked everybody, so we're not scared. So bring it. Then she calls out Team Raw. Team Raw comes to ringside. Charlotte's talking. She challenges Sasha to a match. And then Team NXT comes in through the crowd. As mentioned before, Rhea, Mia Yim, Tegan Nox, Toni Storm, Candice LeRae. Rhea drops promo saying, I want in on this match.
Yeah.
Now make it triple threat if it's going to happen. Captain versus captain versus captain. So not only is she on team, she is team captain.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she has experience from captaining for War Games.
Yeah.
She's captain there also. So yeah, that's awesome, man. Rhea's the future, man. She's great. So anyways, yeah, and this was actually a really, really fun match.
It was. So
and you
even
got
before-
all sorts of interpersonal problems, like Sasha and Nikki were going at it at one point.
Yeah.
That was cool.
But even before the match starts, like 15 women in the ring brawling. Go to commercial, come back, match begins. You mentioned the part where Charlotte pushes Sasha into Nikki. Like Sasha and Nikki, they're supposed to be in the same team. Nonetheless, they still have beef because when that happens, they start arguing.
Yeah.
No matter that the instigator of all that wasn't Sasha or Nikki, it was Charlotte.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rhea takes advantage. She attacks Sasha from behind, and this allows Charlotte to go up the top rope, hit some moonsault on both of them. We go to another commercial break. We come back. Rhea has the upper hand this time until Sasha hits her with a Meteora. She goes for the pin. Charlotte, who at some point got busted open, breaks it up with a natural selection. She goes to pin Sasha. Rhea breaks up that pin. And then Charlotte hits natural selection on Rhea, and she kind of stumbles towards the rope area. Sasha takes it to Charlotte. I think she has a backstabber then. Charlotte kicks out, and then she puts Sasha in a figure eight. And then Rhea kind of slides in underneath
Charlotte,
the bridging Charlotte, like a crucifix pin thing, and gets the pin on Charlotte while she still has the figure eight on Sasha.
Pushes her arms out of the way so her shoulders hit the mat.
Yeah.
So she gets the win, the pin.
Yeah. It was pretty creative.
It was great. And it was fun seeing Charlotte and Sasha go at it. They have tons of chemistry, and they haven't lost a step. So that was really cool stuff. So anyways, after that, Team NXT makes their escape while Sasha and Charlotte start to brawl, and then we just get a whole bunch of brawling between Raw and SmackDown.
Team SmackDown clears the ring, you think, for a moment. Nah. Raw gets back in there. More brawling. Just absolute mayhem.
That's right.
That's really what this episode was about, was mayhem.
By the way, speaking of which, this episode is all about that Pro Wrestling Tees money. Right now at ProWrestlingTees.com/going.
If you can get on the site, huh?
Apparently, if you can get on the site. People are saying that the site's been crashing. They are looking to get it fixed. Right now, there's a 20% off discount code. I don't know what the code is. I imagine it has something to do with Black Friday. I'm going to look it up right now. I wore this shirt specifically because this shirt is available right here at Pro Wrestling. It's a Slow Wolf Pack shirt.
Good shirt.
It's a good shirt. And, dude, I'm telling you, the print, the quality, it pops. They're upgrading these digital designs.
They do great work over there at Pro Wrestling Tees.
So it's not even loading up for me.
All
so
right.
I'm sure there is some sort of promo code.
Hold on, give me a second.
If you can get on the actual website.
No, I know where you can get it.
All right. Anyways, continuing on after that. While we're looking at ProWrestlingTees.com.
Well, I guess I can't get it
there. Here's a word from the sponsor of today's show, Dollar Shave Club. When we talk about Dollar Shave Club, we're talking about quality products. They've spent years developing, crafting, and refining everything so you have everything to look, feel, and smell phenomenal. Look at this shave I got here. This face is as smooth as a hot Carl Anderson spine buster, and that's a testament to the quality of Dollar Shave Club's products.
And as awesome as all their shave stuff is, Dollar Shave Club is way more than just razors. They've also got you covered from head to toe. Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to shower, shave, do your hair, brush your teeth, heck, even wipe your posterior.
Mm-hmm. And you can get all this without leaving your house. Dollar Shave Club will keep you stocked up on the products you use whenever you need them, whether it's once a month or a couple times a year, and it's all delivered right to your door. Now I never have to worry about wasting time at the store, wondering if what I'm getting is any good. With Dollar Shave Club, I know what I'm getting. It's quality stuff.
And right now, you can put the quality of Dollar Shave Club's product to the test. Their Ultimate Shave Starter Set has basically everything you need for an amazing shave. The Executive Razor, Shave Butter, Prep Scrub, and Post-Shave Dew. The best part is you can try it for just $5. After that, the Restock Box ships regular-sized products at regular prices.
Yeah, so get your Ultimate Starter Set for just $5 at dollarshaveclub.com/GIR. That's dollarshaveclub.com/GIR. I do that with a lot of my stuff these days. Dollar Shave Club, get a little box. I don't have to worry about when I go to the store What am I gonna get? Do I got to get in this little thing
Like,
here?
I know, knowing you as well as I know you, you don't like really leaving the house either.
I don't.
And so if you can get things brought to you.
I subscribe. I subscribe like on Amazon. I like dog food. I don't ever have to get dog food. It just comes to my house. It's awesome. Dollar Shave Club. Similarly, I don't have to worry about all this weird dirt hair that I got on my head. I have my razor. It comes to me.
It shows up at your
It's
door.
boom.
It's right there, and you shave
Look
your
at
face.
that. Look like a stud now. It's great. Anyways,
You should have to be the Intercontinental Champion.
I know, right? Give me that title, Sami Zayn. I'm a stud. Thanks to Dollar Shave Club. Anyways, moving on here.
Going back to Pro Wrestling Tees. No coupon needed.
Oh, cool. Right on. And it's 10 days of Black Friday.
Yeah.
So
Everybody's making the mad rush to get on there right away. Guess what?
you got 10 days.
You got 9 more days.
Listen, everybody relax. Everybody whose last name ends or starts with E through Z, get off the site. Let the A through D's in. Okay? How about that?
Fine.
I don't think they're listening to me, man.
No one's going to listen to you in terms of their shopping habits. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Baron Corbin, then he's backstage giving Rude and Dolph like some sort of rah-rah speech. They're trying to scheme because, of course, they have a 6-man tag match later on in the main event. In walks Sami Zayn, and he's carrying a sack, a bag. And Baron's like, what's in the bag? And he calls Sami, I believe, the most annoying person in the company or something like that.
Yeah.
And Sammy's like, hey, Baron, why don't you call me boring or annoying to my face in the ring right now? And he goes stomping off towards the ring, one would assume. But before we see how that played out, we got a Bayley interview. And she says, Becky, she's too smart to try to attack me tonight after what I've done to her already. And then Shayna, she's impulsive. She always likes to attack from behind rather than face to face. But nonetheless, Shayna, come on out, face me face to face, and let's throw hands.
Yeah. That didn't end up well for Bayley.
No, not at all.
Shayna's terrifying.
Yeah.
She learned that tonight. After
I know
that,
they booked Shayna like a Terminator tonight.
Oh, it's great. Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn come down. Or I'm sorry. This was when, Sami comes out. He says Baron's not coming to the ring because he's afraid. Resents being, he doesn't
Sami,
like being called annoying, but he would describe himself as a stud and also calls Nakamura a stud. We kind of went over this a little bit.
Yeah.
And so he said, in appreciation of Nakamura
and his studliness.
He got him a present, and it's a new Intercontinental Championship.
He says the only way anybody's ever going to take the IC title off Nakamura is in this situation now, where it's Nakamura handing Sami the old title, only for Sami to hand him the new one. We talked about what it looks like, amalgam of cruiserweight women's tag belts, a little bit of NXT.
I mean, maybe this is probably just me. Yeah, it's just because of the Cody thing. I was like, maybe this will signify like a renewed push for Nakamura. He's Intercontinental, but there's a lot of spinning of the wheels there.
Yeah.
I mean, Sami Zayn is just trying to recruit people. Nobody's biting. Cesaro's supposedly part of them, but not really.
It'd be interesting to see if they do any other additional redesigns to any of the belts. Because if WWE likes one thing, it's unity and design amongst their titles.
I read that the tag titles are supposed to get
I saw that too.
Another redesign.
I saw that too. Anyways, Sami then guarantees that Nakamura is going to win at Survivor Series against AJ Styles, and they're like against the other guy from NXT, Rod something. Out comes Undisputed Era. They walk down the ring. Sami's like, I want no trouble. He drops the mic in the middle of the ring, escorts Nakamura out. Adam Cole picks it up. He says, in case you don't know who I am, I'm Adam Cole, baby. This here, Roddy Strong. And by the way, NXT is going to wipe the floor with Raw and SmackDown on Sunday. That brings out the New Day. They drop a promo. Don't you think we forget what you did last week and ran out of here before we could do anything about it? Let's have us a match. And Roddy's like, 4-on-2, sure you're on. New Day or Big E says, no, we're teaming with these guys. Outwalk Heavy Machinery. You know Tucky's eating a pin tonight.
I could care less about Heavy Machinery.
That's been well established. But nothing to fear, Steve, for Tucky did eat a pin tonight.
That's right, man. I can't stand this. Like, they booked them so, it's because Vince thinks Otis is funny. that he lets Otis come in and just clean house. And it doesn't make a bit of goddamn logistical sense. I hate it so much.
I will say this. When he gets that hot tag, the crowd does pop.
I know. I get it. The crowd likes him. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things, and I should do a list on this. Top 10 things the crowd pops for that I could give a crap about. And that's going to be on there.
Otis?
Yeah, Otis is on there. I can't think of others right now, but I know they're out there.
All right.
So, anyways, that's how I feel about that.
All right. This is a fun enough match, though. Undisputed Era got the win. Nothing to worry about.
I know. That's all I care about. So
Nothing to worry about.
Let's move on.
We know Roddy's not winning at Survivor Series. Reed Dragon's probably not
Yeah,
going to win
Roderick
either.
Strong, he got the win here with the running knee.
Yeah, after a super kick from Adam Cole.
After a super kick. So it didn't even take End of Heartache or whatever.
No.
But I'm sitting there thinking, these guys have War Games tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why are they in this match in the first place?
And then Survivor Series day after that.
But then I guess it's good to see Undisputed Era on SmackDown in any capacity, so that's good.
Yeah, you should be happy about that instead of complaining about Otis and Tucky.
I'd rather I can do both.
No, you appreciate that Otis and Tucky are out there as a vehicle to motivate a match against the Undisputed Era, the full Undisputed Era. Something we don't see. We don't get to see.
This should have been a
all
squash
of Undisputed Era in
match.
action all the time.
Should have been a squash
No, because
match.
the New Day's in there. They deserve better than that.
Well, they do deserve better than that. But on the heavy machinery part, that should have been a squash match section.
No, they're in there. They're on the main
it's as
roster.
if New Day was in there with like local enhancement
No.
talent, tagging with local enhancement.
You got to try to
talent.
build up new talent. What's one of the things we get on WWE about not developing new stars? They're trying to with heavy
Fine.
machinery.
I'll amend that.
Appreciate that.
They need to build up the stars that I want to see. Darn it. Anyways, after that, a star that I want to see, AJ promo. He's by the stage.
Well, we got to talk about that before, though, because after after Undisputed Era gets the win, Nakamura and Arati start arguing on the top of the stage. AJ jumps in out of nowhere. They all start brawling. Sammy, who was sitting next to Nakamura watching this tag match on a chair, he takes the chair. He hits AJ with it, then takes the chair to Roddy. Undisputed Era run up to make the save. So the dynamic they got going for this Survivor Series match, it would seem, is Roddy will probably be without Undisputed Era because they have their own matches.
Oh, man, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you here.
Totally.
But Fear and Loathing has a great idea. He dropped a super chat on us, and he says, who's the Dollar Shave Club Performer of the Week? That's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
We got to start doing segments around our sponsors.
We should start pitching those.
Who's the smoothest performer of the week, Larson? Who is the smoothest performer of SmackDown tonight? It's got to be Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
She very smoothly got in there,
yeah,
stole
Rhea.
that pin off
Rhea.
Charlotte.
It's Rhea. Quality win there. The dynamic we're going to have here is Roddy's going to be without Undisputed Era because they're busy with their own things. AJ will have the club, and Nakamura will have Sami Zayn. So I'm guessing that's going to kind of be the thing because after we go to commercial, we come back. AJ drops a promo. He talks a bunch of trash about Chicago. Talks about how OC is the best. And he says, Survivor Series remind everybody why I'm phenomenal.
So in your opinion, you think you're speculating that at Survivor Series, that's going to be a bit overbooked with Sammy and the Undisputed Era, perhaps?
Well, no Undisputed Era. I think that's going to be the
Okay.
thing because they got their own things going on, whereas the OC,
Okay, I got you.
They got nothing going on at Survivor Series apart from helping AJ.
That's a good point.
Sammy's got nothing going on other than helping Nakamura. So there probably will be some funny business in the ringside area.
You're probably right. I would love to think that these three guys, given how good we know they are, and given how they pride themselves on really great matches, are going to go in there and be like, hey, listen, no shenanigans. AJ's going to go over. We know AJ's going to win. AJ can win clean, but we can do this so that everybody looks good, and it could be just a killer match.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. But then you get the people involved. There's other cooks in the kitchen, man. There's producers and
Yeah.
road agents.
Well,
and all
Vince.
sorts and Vince.
No! The OC gets involved.
Anyway, but it also depends where on the card it is. You know, if it precedes the other two Undisputed Era match, doesn't preclude them from getting involved. I just think it's less likely because they got other things to worry about.
Yeah, it's not going to
Survivor
be.
Series.
I would love for. So this could easily be a takeover level match.
Oh, totally.
But it's
If they allow it to be.
Are they going to have like what's going to fall in the kickoff show?
They haven't announced anything for the kickoff. We could be sitting back there for 2 hours listening to a bunch of interviews.
Oh, Jesus. Just load up my career.
I'd rather listen to interviews, man. That was miserable.
It is. We're gonna do more. We're gonna do it to the end. I want to see how this ends. It's just we know how it ends.
Not gonna end
It's
great
it's their Hall of Fame.
It's not going to end
speech.
great for us. This was how it's going to end.
Yeah, it's good. I wonder if it's even going to end. Like it might glitch out before we get to the end.
Gosh.
No, we're gonna do it.
I don't know.
You want to see us suffer? That's part of the Patreon. You get to see us suffer through my career.
I'd rather suffer eating fast food than.
Oh, we're gonna do that too. Anyways,
I
continue.
don't know if we're in agreement on the plans for things. Anyways, next, Daniel Bryan.
Just follow me, buddy. You'll be good.
He kind of interrupts what AJ's doing, or as AJ ends, Daniel Bryan comes down the ramp. First thing he does is throw the video from last week. Always a great way to start a promo.
This took a while too.
It was a full-on.
like
they pretty much replayed everything involving
recap.
Daniel Bryan and The Miz and Bray Wyatt last week. Anyways, he comes back to him, and he's like, "I'm not here to lecture about the environment, consumerism, and that kind of stuff. I'm here to summon Bray Wyatt, to talk to him face to face."
Summon is a very strong word.
It makes it sound like
Ouija
Bray
board.
is a demon.
Yeah.
Some occult business about to go down here, summoning.
Get Finn's portal.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyways, lights go down. They come back up. There's no Bray.
Yeah. Instead, The Miz comes out, and Bryan says, The Miz, if there's one thing worse than the Fiend, it's that guy.
Yeah, that was great.
And The Miz is like, Daniel, I'm a professional.
You proved you weren't last week.
Yeah. And he says, you don't respect him.
Daniel Bryan says, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't respect you. Miz says, feeling is mutual. He says, can't wait for the Fiend to tear you apart at Survivor Series.
He's like, look, man, I'm just trying to do what I did the first time you were here in WWE in that cheesy NXT game show. I'm trying to smarten you up, trying to help you out.
So I'm trying to slap some sense into you, but I'll get part of that accomplished tonight. Slap.
Smacks him in the face.
Slap. We go to commercial. Come back. Match happens. Fun enough match. These two guys
And
put on
I
fun
mentioned
matches.
this during the live stream, too. I love the idea of this. I love that Bryan's got a big match coming up, and The Miz is a guy who actually has that story with Daniel Bryan. This is the one thing they actually, on a regular basis, go back to the Miz Daniel Bryan story on a regular basis.
Long-term booking.
And I think that's fantastic, and I
Yes.
like that. It's like the one thing they do.
That, Baron Corbin getting rolled up.
Yes, right. Those
Ideally-
are the two. Yeah.
Ideally, Baron Corbin would be eliminated from Survivor Series via roll-up. Preferably from Shorty G.
Yeah. Wait. He's on his same team, man.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Anyways, it's a fun enough match. We go to we come back to
Hey,
commercial.
that's a good question. Can a tag partner
They realize Baron is such a cancer to their own team, and they
Yeah.
eliminate themselves.
can a tag team partner pin?
Don't think so.
I don't think he can
I think it
either.
works that way.
Because it's like in basketball, you can shoot on your own hoop, and
Yeah,
guess
well,
what?
yeah,
the other
counts
guy's
for the
going to get
team.
points.
Yeah. Same with soccer. You can
Football.
own goal.
Well, football, you
It's a
can
safety.
run the ball in. It's a safety. They still get points, but it's only
But
2
then they
points.
get the ball back too. But in soccer, there's own goals. Same with hockey.
Own goal?
There's own goals.
Yeah.
You don't want an own goal.
So there's no own goal in.
I don't think there's any way in baseball for you to score for the other team short of you trying to, like Jose Canseco, we tried to catch that fly ball and the ball bounced off his head or the stance was a home run instead of an out or maybe a double.
Yeah. Okay. Well, solid point. But in
There's
wrestling-
precedence in sports, yes.
In wrestling, has a tag partner ever been ever been on top of somebody and they count it?
Not that I recall. Not
Yeah,
that I recall.
Interesting.
Not
Maybe
that I
it's something
recall.
to explore.
Maybe it might be a good way to get the Baron Corbin problem out of Team SmackDown's
It could be.
scenario. Anyways, we come in from commercial, kind of the start of the match, at least for the televised audience. Daniel Bryan's hitting a running knee off the apron. Daniel Bryan has control for a good stretch till Miz hits him with a kitchen sink knee right to the bread basket, the midsection. Eventually, though, Bryan does regain control, sets up for a top rope headbutt. Miz knocks him off the top, goes for a superplex. Bryan fights him off. He hits missile drop kick, follows with the yes kicks. And Daniel Bryan's really teasing. He has his arms right here. He's got his index fingers
Yeah.
up. And he rises about to do a yes.
Yeah.
Lights start coming down.
Yeah. Then red lights come up.
Yeah, and then Miz, who was in the corner opposite Daniel Bryan, he is transformed
Now
into
he's the Fiend.
Fiend Bray
so
Wyatt.
the entire time, Daniel Bryan was actually fighting the Fiend.
Maybe the Fiend is a polymorph.
Right.
Shapeshifter.
Right. That's what I'd like to put to it. I think really it's just the Fiend got rid of the Miz and took his place.
Nah, man.
But how cool, yeah.
The more logical and simpler explanation is that he's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
That would be great.
So, and then the red list. So Daniel Bryan and the Fiend go at it.
Well, Daniel Bryan charges towards Fiend.
Yeah.
Lights go out, and the handheld lights, they're all ringside, come up. Mandible claw.
Local enhancement talent with flashlights.
And then like the crowd just like, all right. There's no reaction for it.
The crowd. The crowd completely died.
There was no reaction for it.
Maybe they couldn't see what was going on.
I mean, it's the same thing we've seen countless times. They need to up the ante with these things.
Landon Smith said, "You don't care for heavy machinery, but you still can't put names of the revival to their faces." Au contraire, Landon. I firmly understand that bald guy is Scott Dawson now.
Oh.
Because of that conversation.
Remember that now.
That's been hammered into my head. Yes, bald is Scott Dawson. No bald is Dash Wilder.
All right. Hold on. E-Dub says New Age Outlaws pinned themselves, retain tag titles. And Landon Smith says SummerSlam 2015, New Day tried to do that. So there you go. Their precedent has been set.
Okay.
Shorty G better go roll up Baron Corbin quickly.
Yeah.
Get rid of one member of Team Raw, one of Team SmackDown, roll up Corbin, get him out of there.
This is a good point. Stevie Bradley says, "Ask Bartman if you can score in baseball against your own team." It was a 30 by 30 on him, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that again. That was a good one. Poor guy. He was a weird guy, huh?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Grabbed the ball and just sort of, because he was like,
he remembered. He realized pretty quick that maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, he was like, and it was just,
especially when Moises Alou was out there screaming at him.
Yeah, hate raining down on him. He should have just healed it up.
Not everybody's got that constitution, man.
Probably would have gotten shot.
I don't know. That's a tough situation to be, because your natural impulse as a baseball fan, you see a ball coming towards you, especially the playoff game.
Yeah,
that's a souvenir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get that, or at least that's something you put on your mantle. Something cool.
But
you heal it up.
You heal it up. You're driving up the eBay price.
Well, I mean, for something like that, you don't want to do eBay. You'll do Sotheby's or that highfalutin auction house.
Even better. The one with selling some Salvador Dali and Bartman.
There you go, Bartman ball. Mm-hmm. So after all that, Shayna comes out for a promo. She says, "Oh well, Bailey, I'm here. Why don't you come out here?"
I'm here.
And she's standing waiting for Bailey, and Bailey's the one that sneak attacks this time. Chop block to Shayna. They're brawling for a bit. Shayna kind of gets the upper hand. Bailey flees. She tries to climb over the barricade. Shayna grabs her, pulls her back, puts her in the clutch.
Yeah, here's the thing. Shayna got the upper hand, and then Bailey was like, "Oh crap!" and then tried to flee like she was terrified, and Shayna just terminated her.
It was a Terminator situation. Bailey tries to escape. Shayna locks it in again. Bailey kind of flings her over her shoulder into the barricade and pushes her in the ring post, and she hightails it up the stage. And we get this great shot of Bailey like, WTF, what did I just do? And Shayna like picking herself up, just seething with anger.
This is going to feel, I feel like this is going to feel like the biggest fight
it should main
on
event.
The card. It should main event. I agree. Brock will probably main event.
Yeah. Brock will main event.
Or to make up for NXT only getting one win,
have that
traditional men's Survivor Series match, because NXT is totally winning that.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to that right now. 6-man tag action. Mustafa Ali, Chicago's own. Mustafa Ali got a great hometown pop.
A super chat on us, said that he got like a huge pop, even like being there live.
Chad Gable and Roman Reigns taking on Rudolph and Baron Corbin.
Reggie said that.
And I know you've been complaining for a while that Roman hasn't been dropping enough sucker punches on Baron.
True.
Well, that's how he started this match. Sucker punch for Baron, punch for Rude.
I like when it's backstage, like mid-sentence.
At the end of that little back and forth backstage, open the show.
Bang. Yeah.
Just a little short jab.
And then he laughs.
Yeah.
I like when Roman
does that smirk and points. Yeah. So Roman has control early until Dolph drives him to the barricade, back and forth. And then Roman hits a Samoa drop. He gets the tag to Gable. He starts taking it to Dolph and Rude until Baron and Bob Roode grab Gable off the apron and basically powerbomb him directly off the apron through the announce table.
Yeah,
it was pretty crazy.
That looked rough.
We go to commercial. We come back. Dolph is dropping Roman with a DDT. That gets him a 2 count. Sets up for a super kick. Doesn't happen. Instead, Roman hits a Superman punch. He gets the hot tag to Ali. Huge pop. He takes it to Corbin. Dolph tries to hit him with a super kick. Ali catches it. Spinning heel kick for Dolph. Follows with a suicide dive on Dolph. And then on the opposite side of the ring, a tope on Baron. Then we got a bunch of madness going on. Ringside area, people hitting moves. The last 2 men standing are Ollie, Dolph, and Baron. So Ollie's on the top. Dolph pushes him off right into a deep 6 from Baron, and then Baron got the win with a deep 6. They had Ali lose in his hometown to a signature.
But here's the thing.
Bogus.
Those deep 6s these days, number one, are booked stronger than they used to be. And number two, it was like a super deep 6 because he spun him around a couple times. I think that's where the momentum
He always
happens.
spins him around a couple times.
Yeah, but
that's the nature of a deep 6, man.
It was a couple more times than it usually was.
It was BS. At least having it be an end of days. They're going to have him lose in his hometown.
Yeah, but it looks so good. The deep 6 looks so good.
Get out of here with that nonsense.
It's true. Tell me it doesn't look good.
It looks good, but it's a signature. It's not a finish. Anyways, after the match, Baron gets the scepter. He's about to hit Ali with it.
Yeah, come on. He's on your team.
Baron doesn't care about that. It's Team Baron as far as he's concerned. Roman's in there and make the save, and then burn it down.
Yeah.
Seth's music hits. Team Raw's up in the crowd, the top of the stands. They walk down the ringside. They're behind the barricade. Seth gets in the ring. He and Roman start jawing back and forth a little bit. Then a brawl breaks out. Team Raw gets in there. So it's Team Raw against all the guys who were in that last match. And then Braun leads the Smackdown locker room down to the ring to make the save. Brawling all over the place. Crowd is chanting for NXT.
Yeah.
They want NXT.
Good thing they did that because
we got backstage, and it's the entirety, it looks like, of the NXT roster with a Jeep, inside Jeep, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa, Randy Quaid driving. I mean, I mean, Road Dogg driving it.
Hell looks like Randy Quaid.
Hell looks like Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
They're driving it.
Leo Rush is on the front of the car.
He's on the hood, sitting on the hood.
With like a mask on so Vince doesn't know that he's there.
It's awesome. It's a great image. Of course, it harkens
that guy we had with Lashley.
It harkens back to DX going to war with WCW. Great stuff. So they all start running in. There's like 50 people, if not more, brawling all ringside. And who gets in the ring?
Yeah. Keith Lee.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Keith Lee.
I'm telling you, man, they focus like a freaking spotlight.
I know.
It's great. Yeah.
So Montez jumps off the top rope.
This was crazy because it was on like the long shot. So like you didn't really get it, but if you see this like little guy dressed in red, and he gets popped up so high from Keith Lee, and Keith Lee like grabs him and then just gives him the gnarliest spirit bomb. Oh, it's great.
And that's when Braun gets in the ring.
Oh, crowd just going ape.
And so we get a stare down between Braun and Keith Lee. And I'm looking at the clock, and it's like, it's 3 minutes till the end of the hour.
Yeah.
They're not going to cut 3 minutes short.
It was like 90 seconds left.
And
they put the copyright bug on around then.
Yeah.
And then they realize, oh, crap.
We're short.
We should have done this 60 seconds later.
Yeah.
And so then they just start,
get a little bit of a brawl. Some people come in the ring, and then they go off air. But according to Twitter, Shawn Michaels super kicked Baron Corbin at some point.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
You can get to see that.
That's so great.
And then Triple H is over him cross chopping.
Yeah. That'll be on some WWE.
Randy Quaid's in there.
Exclusive video. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, man.
Randy Quaid.
That was great. Anyways, fun show. Great way to end the show. Let's take some questions. Yeah?
Yeah. Who are you?
Reggie, says, was there. Crowd was super hot for our boy, Ali. It's a bummer they had him lose to a signature.
No, man, that's a
get out of here.
Deep 6.
Get out of here. Still a signature. Fear and Loathing, with the amount of speculating people like to do, I'm surprised no one has mentioned the Seth CM Punk tweets leading to a big match. Oh, I'm sure Seth would like that to lead to a match.
Yeah. He said that. I think.
I don't think Punk's interested in wrestling, man.
Oh, yeah, he is, dude. That's totally going to happen. Next, Casey is Raw. I give SmackDown's
I don't know what that means.
75 out of 10.
I don't know what that means.
Fear and Loathing. Oh, yeah, we
read that
one. Young Million 25. I'm sorry about this. He says, hey, sexy hunks. I love you guys, but do you guys always have to use the biggest spoiler for the thumbnail and upload it before the West Coast goes up? I want to be surprised on the show, not in my sub box. We'll try to do better with that one. That's on me. I apologize.
John the Snake Justice. Just thought I'd stop in and say thanks for the years of entertainment. You guys make my workday fly by.
Oh, good. That's good.
Thank you, the Snake.
Thank you. See, that's the good stuff. When you're the snake, that's good. You're just a snake.
What do I have to do to be the snake?
Well, you're no John Justice.
Do I have to be a street tough? Do I have to carry a pack of cigarettes rolled up in my shirt sleeve?
You need a snake tattoo for one thing, because then you walk.
I feel like
here's the thing.
That's a bit too literal.
The snake tattoo has to go from here, and it has to finish right here.
I have it biting into my jugular.
Yeah, because then people are, oh, it's the snake.
I feel like that's much too literal.
As opposed to you, and you're just a snake. You're like, oh, that guy looks like a snitch.
I have no tolerance for murder.
He's a total snitch.
No tolerance for murder.
I know, but I feel like there's a wealth of crimes that you would snitch on.
Well, all the bad ones, yeah.
What about tax evasion?
Not my business.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, not my business.
I'm like, dude, I totally didn't pay my taxes.
I'd be like, all right, well, you probably should pay your taxes. That's the extent of what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I can do that.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I would advise you not to.
Don't judge me. All right. Don't tell me
you
what
pay
to
your
do.
taxes.
Tell me how to live my life. Let's see here. Let's see what the dirty Discord's up to. You can get access to Scumbag Discord for $1.
Way to sell it.
No, I love Discord. Anyways, Alex Foster, scumbags. SmackDown and Raw should have had their own armored weapons. Yeah, what would they have? And what washed up Hollywood star like Randy Quaid would they have driving it?
Well, let's stick to Independence Day. Bill Pullman would be on one of them.
Is he dead?
Bill Pullman? Did he pass away?
Paxton died.
Yeah.
Bill Pullman's alive.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, because he was in Sinner
on
USA.
Yeah, Bill Pullman.
And then, oh, man, who's the guy? See, Pullman never, he's not.
Judd Hirsch.
Pullman's still good. No, Judd Hirsch still good. Tom Sizemore. He's a Randy Quaid-esque fall from glory because he did a sex tape.
Yeah, that's true.
So what other washed up supporting actor?
But Tom Sizemore was in Independence Day. That's I want people in Independence Day.
No, man, it's got to be other washed up. I mean, if there's another washed up. Oh, what about what's his name? I think his last name is Baldwin.
Billy?
No, he was in Independence Day.
Adam.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Full Metal Jacket.
I don't think he's done like a sex tape though.
No.
I don't know how many washed up Hollywood guys have actually done sex tapes though. Not that many.
I don't think that many.
Not like Randy Quaid. Mm-mm. His was weird because it was like, didn't he have like a Rupert Murdoch picture?
I have never seen it, and I don't care to.
I've seen stills from it because it's funny.
Okay.
I pulled one up here. Look.
Oh, God.
Randy Quaid.
All right, Dylan. Since
Sex
the
tape.
Intercontinental title got a makeover, should AJ have a new U.S. title for Survivor Series? Yes.
Randy Quaid. See, look, this is part of it. It's all weird. What is that going on there? Look at that picture. You don't want that guy near you.
Yes, AJ should get a new U.S. title.
Yeah, that U.S. title's ugly.
Well, that's a good question. Instead of someone jumping ship to NXT, who should betray NXT?
Ooh, who should betray NXT?
All right, worst snake. Me turning you in for murder, a real crime, or someone turning on NXT?
A worse snake? Well, like you. That's terrible. I'm done for life if you turn me in. This is fantasy land.
Why don't you think about the person that you murdered who is also done for life?
They deserved it. If I killed them, they deserved it. Or I was just curious. In either way, careful, the cam link's right here. These are Alex C's glasses anyway. Greg Morris just posted a picture of him and Mia Yim from 7 years ago at a CZW show. So, I mean, what do you want me to do with that? I'm joking, Greg Morris. That's great. That's awesome.
Charles Hubbard, how long should the Fiend
Was that a Tournament of Death? Was she in Tournament of Death?
How long should the Fiend hold the championship? Probably hold it till Mania, but the way things are going and how like the crowd's sitting on their hands now whenever he comes out, probably not very long.
Yeah, till Survivor Series, Daniel Bryan's going to get back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. And then he also posted another picture. This is Drew Gulak in a barbed wire match.
Oh, wow. Ow. Dropkick Sports Entertainment. New friendo here. Haven't watched SmackDown maybe 3 weeks, but after the Brock Kofi BS and the draft, just felt like WB in general is doing too much to try and deal with the competition instead of focusing on what makes them great. I think WB might have forgotten what makes them great, and that might be part of the problem.
What was the question?
It's not really a question. It's more of a comment. He hasn't watched in a while. I feel like they're trying to more program in response to the competition rather than just doing what they do best.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Andrew Johnson, will we see Balor at Survivor Series? I think it might draw more eyes to NXT, and I'm interested in seeing him interfere in the mid-card match, maybe the elimination match. Pick 3 new recruits for Balor Club. AOP. Jinx.
Well, you're up Shit's Creek now because you got to say my name. Because you're not going to do the podcast by yourself.
I mean, it's almost over, so sure. I can handle it.
All right. AOP and who?
Swerve.
Ooh. Oh, how about just Jonah Rock and Swerve?
Okay.
Bronson Reed
But
and Swerve.
call him Jonah Rock again, because that's a cool name.
Yeah, it's a cooler name.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed's still a really good name.
Yeah, it's not Jonah Rock, though, man. That's such a cool sounding name.
Nobody got better names in the breakout thing. All those guys that got new names.
Worst names.
Dexter Loomis is a good name, but Sam Shaw's a better name. I don't know. Dexter Loomis might be a better name.
I feel like Dexter Loomis is a little too on the nose, because obviously they're referring to Dexter the show.
What's Loomis?
Oh, that was probably thought it went well with Dexter.
I wonder if there's a serial killer out there by the name of Loomis.
Stevie Bradley, do you think the DX style
Whoa.
NXT invasion was thought of
Helium.
because Billy Gunn was on AEW this week? No, Triple H just probably thought it was cool.
Yeah, no, they're not going to go to that level.
Like, I'll believe the pettiness of getting rid of the IC title because Cody reintroduced that design. I'll believe that.
Yeah.
But I don't think Triple H would be like, I doubt Triple H has any ill will towards Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn's just doing what's best for him.
Yeah, I mean, Triple
They had
H,
that playful little back
they
and
had the
forth at the
thing,
Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
they had the thing.
There's no bad blood there.
Sure.
Wolfpack for Life, book a new version of the Radicals. Of course, the original was Benoit, Eddie, P.S. Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko. So what are 4 wrestlers that could defect from AEW go to WWE?
Loomis is Donald Pleasance in Halloween.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, F-Pop.
New Radicals from AEW to WWE.
Oh, jeez. So the Radicals were basically like...
Now they'll bring in the Elite and call them the New Radicals.
Yeah. The New Radicals.
And they have the New Radical song.
You got to get what you give. So who would they be?
It'd be the Elite. It'd be Kenny, the Young Bucks, and Cody.
No, they're too high up on the card.
Oh.
It'd have to be guys that are...
On the precipice of maybe
should
being main
be...
eventers.
Wasn't like Benoit WCW champion? And then he was like, this sucks. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like somebody... That's like... Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Durant leaving the Warriors. Hangman, because he ain't going. He's like, they're not using him right. Hangman, it's somebody like undercard guys. It'd be like Hangman, undercard guys that.
Hangman, Jungle Boy.
Yeah, because he's like 0-7 right now.
Yeah.
Luchasaurus.
They're gonna give Luchasaurus a push, man.
Okay, Hangman, Jack Perry.
Yeah.
They treat Private Party pretty well.
Yeah, they do. They beat the Young Bucks and XLAX.
Yeah. I'll say Scorpio Sky.
Best friends.
Scorpio Sky and... No, not best friends.
Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy.
Where they debuted, the Radicals were just sitting ringside. Orange Cassidy just sitting there with his hands in his pocket.
I know, exactly.
There you go. Done. That's your 4.
Orange Cassidy. Because you're right. He just sits at ringside with his hands in his pocket.
Yep.
That's good. Remember what they were wearing? Were they all wearing like turtlenecks and stuff?
No, Benoit had like a really like flowy,
Hold on, wait.
flowy shirt.
Hold on.
He had slacks, tucked in flowy shirt that was like a size too large for him.
I'm going to see if you remember all this stuff. Because I remember...
Didn't Perry Saturn have a hat, like a Kangol hat on backwards and a vest? Someone was wearing just a vest.
Hold on. Radicals. It was with a Z, right? Yeah.
WBF debut.
Debut. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, okay, good. So, what was Malenko wearing?
Oh, probably a polo or a short sleeve button up.
Wrong. It was...
A long sleeve button up?
No, it was a black... Him and Eddie were dressed up like they were robbers.
Okay.
Eddie was wearing a long sleeve V-neck sweater.
All right.
And Malenko was wearing a what's the turtleneck? Is a
mock turtleneck.
Mock turtleneck, yeah. But they're both black. What did you say Benoit was wearing?
Like a flowy long sleeve button up and some slacks.
Do you remember the sort of the color of the button up?
I can't remember, like a gold?
Close. It's like pewter.
Okay. All right.
And then You totally got the cap right with Saturn, but he wasn't just wearing a
Oh,
vest.
okay.
He was wearing that was like a gold button up, but it was really far down button.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like a fuzzy material, like not
great.
velvet, but maybe
That's hilarious.
velour. Remember the Kangol hat?
That's so funny.
Fear and Loath, and Benoit had a pirate disco gigolo shirt. He used to wear those kind of flowy button-up shirts,
he
you know?
did, yeah.
They were like a size too large for him.
Yeah. And then he went crazy. Anyways. Oh, boy, that was a fun way to end the show. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And we're going to have an Ask Stephen Larson up probably tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're going to do it now.
Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.